Hey, it's Midnight Raven, and today we're going to do an unboxing. Recently, during the coronavirus pandemic, placing orders and getting stuff through the post has been hit and miss. I ordered from Cherries, and they took about 2 weeks. I ordered from Poundshop, which is the one I'm now going to show you, which came in this big box, and this took 3 weeks. So orders from online services are taking longer, which is to be expected. But this box, I have so many items in here. I literally sat here bored during the pandemic, and unfortunately, my wallet took a slight hit. I had to place an order that was over £30 to get it delivered, and the delivery time was up to 15 days due to the COVID-19 pandemic. So you had to spend £30 to even get it ordered. Usually you don't have to spend that amount. It's just because of the COVID at the minute. Usually you have to spend, I believe it's a minimum of 15 to get it delivered. I will link anything down below that I can with any information. But at the minute, until lockdown is over, their minimum spend is £30. And then that is plus a delivery charge on top of that, which I will go through in a bit. So it came in this great big box. It comes by DPD, so it is a great courier service that brings the box. I've never had anything that's been like damaged, really. I had a glass before that had like a chip in it, but it looked more like a manufacturing error than it did as in being broken, because the chip itself was not actually in the box. So I checked that to be a manufacturer's error rather than a delivery. So inside, I unfortunately can't lift the box up because it's so heavy. But we're going to go through what I got. I'm going to give you the prices. I'm going to tell you about this great service. I'm not sponsored. This is all paid for by me. If they'd love to sponsor me, I would shop every week from this place. And I do intend to do more once I've moved house, hopefully in a couple of months' time. And I hope to do more Cherries deliveries and wish hauls and just loads more content. So let's start with the first item, which I love, and they were these. So when you go on Pound Shop, they're kind of like Pound World or Poundland. They do items that range from £1 right up to a fiver. £5 is like the max. So I got these. These are after 8 bites. So they do everything from food, makeup, gardening, home decor, seasonal. I will leave everything I can down below to tell you more about the company and what they sell. So these are after 8 bites. You only usually get these around at like Christmas, so maybe these are like ex-Christmas stock. But I love after 8s. We did get a lot, so strap yourself in for a pretty long video. Okay, next one. I wanted to get one of these for my son to try. These are the Yum Sue, and these are the fresh instant noodles, chicken flavour, ready in 3 minutes, and they all come in this box. So you've got your noodles, your sauce, and then your spice. Obviously, you can do this in your microwave, which is perfect, time saving. Also comes in this resealable container. So if you don't eat all of it, obviously you can put it in the fridge. There were like 2 varieties of this. There was like chicken, and there was like a spicy one. This was just £1. The next thing I got was more chocolate. Easter would have been around the same time that this would have originally arrived. So I got some of these. These are the fries raspberry cream. Now, if you don't know what fries are, they taste so good. You can get them in raspberry, peppermint, and I believe there's an orange and there's an original. And they are like a fondant in the middle. And this one is raspberry, which I've never actually seen before. I've seen orange, I've seen the original. So I thought I would try them. So that, I believe, is nearly all of the food. Let's do some hair care. So I got this. This is the Andrew Barton SOS Hair Repair Treatment Mask. So I found that being in lockdown, my hair is getting so dry. And because it's so long, and I haven't been to the hairdressers. This is the Protect Shine Complex. It's Moroccan argan oil and shea butter. Basically, you put it on your hair, you leave it for 3 minutes, you comb it through, rinse it out, and it's meant to hydrate your hair and repair it. So I got that. It's only a one-use sachet for £1, so maybe a little expensive, depending how you look at it. Now we have the Colour Spell Highlight Packet. So this was £1. So on there you will find that they have loads and loads of makeup. And it's really cool. So this was the first one. This is the Colour Spell 5 shade, and this cost me just £1. You don't actually get a receipt thingy in there, so I'm having to check my order online. So this was the palette. This is the highlighter palette. So you've got everything from your light shades through to your golds, and then you've got like your browns and nudes. This was just £1, and this is from Colour Spell. I've never used any of their products before, but I thought that looked pretty cool. Just for £1 as well. Then we got the Colour Spell Shade Highlight Palette number 2. So there was a second one which had this. So these down here are, again, your kind of pinkies, nudes, and then you've got your browns again. So there were 2 different ones if you look at the palettes themselves. Different contrasts, and they're both highlighter palettes, and they were both £1. Then we got some more beauty stuff, and I bought this. So this looks really expensive, and it wasn't. So I'll show you what it is, and then I'm going to tell you the price because you'll be stunned. So this is the OMG Loved Up. It's a 6-piece gift set for her, including an eau de toilette spray, a body wash, a body lotion, and 3 purse sprays. So I'm going to show you the inside of this. This is such a gorgeous set. Are you ready for this? It looks like this. Look at that. So you've got your eau de toilette in the middle, your 3 purse sprays, your body lotion, and your body wash, and it all comes in this magnetic box. And the price, you will be stunned. So this is a bargain store, obviously, but originally this would have been a lot more, and I actually paid, drum roll please, £3. Just £3 for all of the items. So there's 6 in there altogether. Body wash, body lotion, the sprays, and the eau de toilette in the middle for £3. It is so cute. The box, the presentation. This obviously, I'm guessing, is left over from Christmas or maybe Valentine's. But that is such a cute set. I am so glad I picked that up. I have so much more to show. It's unreal. Next, we have the Perfusion Luminizer. So this is another palette, and this time this palette was £2. So this is the Perfusion Luminizer 2. So this is a 5-shade highlighter palette again, so another one. This time slightly different. We have the kind of nudie bronze gold types, and then we go to a more ready rose tone at this end. So this was £2, and I love how shiny it is. I'm sorry if you're bounded by the shininess. And then the next palette we got was a Perfusions Royal, and this was £2 as well. And this is actually a 10-shade multi-finish eyeshadow palette. So this one is an eyeshadow one. So we've got white, black, we've got like browns, golds, blues, silvers, greens, and then in the middle we've got like these brown neutral tones. So this is a 10 colour eyeshadow palette, and this was just £2. Loving the palettes off their site. I don't know how they get them so cheap, but they are to die for. Next we have a smoky dramatic eyeshadow palette, and this was £2. So we have the dramatic eyeshadow palette. So I got a lot of eyeshadow palettes, and we got this one. So this is the like dramatic eyes. It's called the Glamorous Dark Eyeshadows. So you go from here and you've got like your nude and whites, and you go through to your darks. So this is what I call a perfect smoky eye palette. This is the 12 Glamorous Dark Shadow Smoky Eye Palette for a dramatic look. So stuff like this is good for maybe an evening out. Halloween would be a good one, or you just want that kind of mystic dark look. So that was £2. Then we got some other stuff. We got some cupcake zebra decoration, which was this, and this is the Kitchen Craft cupcake set with flags. You get a set of 24, and they've got like these handbag kind of design. We've got shoes, and it kind of looks like zebra. These were 75p. So there are stuff that are as cheap as 75p or as expensive as like £5. So we got some of them. Next, oh, this is going to be a long video. Next, we got the 50 Shades of Grey board game, which was £3. So I picked up this. So this is the 50 Shades of Grey party game. Reveal your inner goddess. So I'm actually going to sell this on eBay, or I might keep it. I hadn't decided, but I'd never seen it before, and so I bought this, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. I might keep it. I might sell it. It's a romantic, liberating, totally fun. It's an adult game, and it costs £3. The next item I picked up, there's so much in this box. The next thing I picked up was the Perfusion Eye Orchid, and this was £2. So it came like this. Very cool packaging. This is the 9-piece eye defining kit. So in the kit, you get your 7 multi-shade eyeshadows, which are in the middle, going from black up to like a shimmery brown / gold. And then you have the Profusion eyeshadow primer, and then you have a liquid eyeliner pen as well. So you get your 7 shades, your primer, and your liquid eyeshadow. And this was all for £2. Absolute bargain price. Next we have is another palette. This is the Smoky Eyes Soft Look or Natural Look. And this was £2. So this is a smoky eye palette again, but this is classed as the light palette. So if you want a more natural look, we've got like your tans, your beiges. We do have some darker colours here so that you can like get in your creases and highlight stuff. But again, this was just £2. So compared to the other palette, you can see that this one is the more darker one and this is the more natural one. So depending on whether you want a dark or a more natural look, you can either have one of the palettes, or if you want to combine the both, you could just buy both. Next is the watermelon cotton bag. That cost £8. That came like this. So if I just take it out of the bag, so it came like this. So this is just a tote shopping bag, and it says that you are one in a melon. It's got like watermelons on there, and it's just a tote bag. It's nothing special, literally just a tote bag. I'm planning to use it for probably my eBay or something like that. I'll keep it probably. It's only £1, so, and my son loves watermelon, so it was an easy buy. Next, couple more items. We have the oil burner and fragrance set. This was the most expensive thing I bought, which cost me £5. So I have a habit of burning candles. Now, candles aren't cheap. To be honest, they're really expensive. So I saw this, and this was £5. So this has 12 kind of like, I want to say like they're oils. They are different fragrances. You've got everything from jasmine, vanilla, rose, lavender. They all come in these little bottles, and then in the middle you get your oil burner, and then the idea is in the little gap, wherever it is, here, there's a gap in there, see the little hole? You put your candle in there and you burn it underneath, and the heat is meant to make the oil evaporate, and as it evaporates, you're meant to be able to smell it in your room. So there are 12 different oils all the way around, everything from summer to like autumn smells. So I thought I would try that instead of candles, although I'll have to have candles underneath, but you can use the little tea light candles, and you can get them really cheaply on like eBay or in Poundland. So I thought I would try that. That was the most expensive thing I've ever bought of that, and that was £5. I don't tend to buy stuff like that, but it looked like a really good deal. Then I believe we have just two more items. We have the Cadbury's Crunch Bars. I bought these for my son. These are the Cadbury's Crunch Bars in raisin. Obviously, being in lockdown, kids are getting hungry more and more. These are just oats, bran flakes, raisins, drizzled with honey and dipped in chocolate. There's 6 in the pack, although I doubt the bars will last that long. They were £1, and then I have just one last item because so many items. These are the Crawford salt and vinegar savouries. So I picked up a big bag of this. I do like to sit there doing my eBay and like snack on something, because it can get like tedious sometimes listing and doing orders. So I got some of these. Now usually I get the cheese savouries, but I found these in salt and vinegar. So they are, I have no idea how many grams. Oh, 250. So a pretty big bag, and they were just £1. So all in all, above everything I spent £30.75. The pick, packing, and delivery service costs £4.95, which it does, and no matter how much you spend. But like I said, at the minute, the minimum is £30. Normally, you would spend 15 and pay the delivery on top. So most orders are around £20 because you have to count it in the £5 delivery charge. If you order less than £15, they will deliver it still, but your postage goes up to like £6 or even £7. But I will link everything down below that you need to know. So I spent altogether a total of £30.75 on the actual items. So we got crisps, there's chocolate, we got so many makeup palettes, it's unreal, and highlighter palettes. And these are all so cheap, £1 and £2. I mean, you can't beat the price that they're selling them for. Then we got some cupcakes, which I'm actually going to make Easter cakes with. We got some chocolate, some noodles. After Eights, we have the hair mask, the watermelon bag, the 50 Shades of Grey, which I'm not sure what I'm doing with that, but I thought it would be a good sell on eBay. People still like the 50 Shades of Grey, and I have seen all 3 movies. This was the bargain of the day, aside from the oil burner. This set is just to die for, and it is still available on their site, I believe, as of now. I will put down below whether each of the items is still available. If I can find them on there, I will try and link them down below somehow, or at least let you know which items have sold out. Like I said, at the minute, the delivery time is up to 15 days. Once lockdown has finished, I'm sure that their delivery time will go back to the 5 to 7 days that it was originally, and that their £30 minimum spend will come back down to 15. Obviously, if you spend less than 15, the postage ends up being more. So it does work to your advantage to spend around £15. That way you can get a variety of stuff, and obviously save on the delivery because you won't have to do another delivery for so long. I tend to do bulk buys when I buy stuff. I go on there maybe once a month, buy a load of stuff, and that way you only pay 1 postage each month. You can also check out Cherries as well. Cherries is another service similar to this. I have a video, or at least 2 videos of Cherries now. I will link that on here. That is kind of the same service as Poundshop. I do say a variety of other stuff, but they are similar. Their delivery is slightly cheaper. Their delivery comes from Royal Mail, so there are similarities between the 2 companies. So I will link Cherry's video up here somewhere as well, so you can check that out, because it is kind of the same company, but I do order from both because both do seem to offer different things, different prices. So if you want to check out Cherry's or Pound Shop, everything will be in the description. If you want to see more from me and more from these companies, do give me a big thumbs up so I know you enjoyed it. Comment down below your favorite item. I'm sure it will be one of the palettes. Um, there are tons of other makeup, gardening, home decor, food that you can get on that site. There's baby stuff, there's stuff for your kids, there's toys, there's so much on there. It would be hard to show you their entire range. But I have shown you quite a lot over the last couple of months. I did loads at Christmas from Pound Shop. Link everything down below. Playlists galore for everything I've bought from these companies. Um, like I said, do be patient if you place an order and it does take a while. There is a delivery time of 15 days at the minute, which will, I'm sure, drop at some point. So if you haven't already, if you'd like to like and subscribe to me, that would be awesome. And I'll see you very soon for another video. Take care and thanks for watching. Bye.